As a young person, have you ever walked through the streets and you see maybe an old man or an old woman and they are kind of living the life that will make you question what did they do with their lives when they were younger? Why do they have to go through all of these hardships in their, you know, old age? Why does he have to hawk when he's in his 60s? Why does she have to sell in the market when she's really weak? And you're seeing that she's weak, but you can perceive that she has no option than to sell. Lots of young people see all of these things and they become worried about their future. Economic hardships and the harsh reality of things at the moment makes young people worried. You know, the future is so scary or seems so scary to so many young people. Many young people today are so worried about their future. What will I become tomorrow? Where will I be? Will I ever make the kind of money that I've always wanted to make? Will I ever go to the places that I've always wanted to go to? Will I marry that girl or that boy, that man that I've always wanted to get married to? There is this kind of anticipatory, fear or anxiety in them. In this video, we are going to look at why it is important for you to kill the fear of the future and how you can do that. And I am going to give you practical steps and practical help and suggestions that can really help you overcome the fear of the future, that can help you overcome the fear of the what if. What if I don't do this? What if I don't make it? That is what we're going to be talking about here. Hello everyone, I am GP The Voice and I am a voiceover artist, a content creator. I am also a media personality, and of course I am someone who likes talking about life. I don't want to say life coach yet, but I just like to inspire people and guide people. As I also try to guide myself and learn from the experiences of others who are way ahead of me. So let's get right into the video. It is completely normal to be worried about the future. It's completely normal to, feel the anxiety. It's completely normal to be so scared because you just want to be the person. You just want to be the savior of yourself. You just want to be the one to save your family. You just want to be the one to drive that dream car of yours. You just want to be the one to get that job, that you've all that to go on that career path that you've always wanted to go into. And for this reason, you're so concerned. So it is very normal. That is very normal, because if you are not concerned, note, I did not say worried. If you are not concerned, reasonably concerned about your future, then there is something wrong with you, because come on, everyone wants to, think, what will I become? But when it becomes so excessive that it affects your mental health, it affects your emotional well-being, then it is a problem. That becomes anticipatory anxiety. And how can you deal with this? The first step is to control what can be controlled. Focus on what is within your control. The future is so unpredictable. The future is in the future, and this is the present. This is the now. What can you control now? What is within your power? What is within your capacity? What is within your strength? What can you do about now? That is where you need to put more focus. That is where you need to be more, interested in the now. Because you see, what many people don't know is that the now has so much to offer. The now has so much to teach. The now has so much to learn from. So, what are you willing to do now? What skills are you willing to learn now? What knowledge are you willing to acquire now? What information do you want to get now? You see, it starts from now. If you're not willing to do it now, then I don't know when you're going to be willing to do it. So it's now. Control what can be controlled and focus on what is within your control. Another thing is to take action. This follows doing what is within your control. Taking action now is so important. Remember at the start of this video, I talked about people who are very old, although life circumstances can happen and a lot of things can go wrong, even when someone works so hard and so, intentional about the future. But when I talked about those old people you see as an example, some of them did not take the action at the time that they had the opportunity. Yeah. So it's just an example. So you have to be willing to take action for what you want. You have to be willing to take action for your heart desires, for your dreams, And the problem is, in taking action, we usually wait for the best and the perfect time to take action. Dear young people, there is no perfect time to take action. Start with what you have, where you are, and do what you can do for yourself. The third suggestion I have for you is you finding inspiration. Now let's talk about environments under finding inspiration. Many young people today are in the wrong environment. Now, I am not just talking about the physical environment. Of course, the physical environment is one of them, but I'm also talking about your social environment, your mental environment, your intellectual environment. You want to be this, but you are always around people who are that. I remember when I had so much interest in content creation, I started hanging around with content creators, and that really helped me a lot, to start my content creation journey. I remember when I was so interested in, becoming a radio presenter, my social environment in terms of social media, people I always want to meet up with, they're all radio presenters. I'm trying to say here that you can be in the wrong environment and you're expecting something good. It doesn't work like that. When it comes to your future, your environment has a major role to play, not just the physical environment. Like I said, who are you moving with? Who are your friends? What are the videos you watch? Your environment is also the videos you watch online. What are you connecting with online? Changing your environment is so important, and that is completely up to you to do. The fourth suggestion is for you to focus on the present. Sometimes we're so distracted, always wanting to look at what's ahead, that we miss what is here now. There are so many things you can learn from the present, so many attitudes you can develop, but you have to be willing to focus on the present while you work so hard for the future. Like I said, focus on the present while you work hard for the future. Because I'll tell you what, the future that you are anticipating is a future that can be created by the decisions and the actions that you take now in the present. So how willing are you to do that? This is something that can really go a long way if you think about it, and if you are willing to tap into the blessings of the present and the lessons of the present too. The next thing is for you to set small goals. Don't listen to all those motivational speakers who would always want to tell you you have to set a very mindset goal. Fine and good. Mindset goals, but they don't tell you to break them into small goals. That's why I'm telling you now that you have to, set small goals that you can achieve. Set small goals that is within your reach at the moment. And Even if you're setting a big goal, break it down into pieces, break it down into what is obtainable. In doing this, you see that you are already on your journey to the future you want. And lastly, I'd suggest that you talk to somebody. So many times we're so focused on, just, the pain, so many thoughts suppressed in our minds. No one to talk to. You have to talk to someone really experienced, someone really mature. Tell them that you have a worry, you want to tell them something, and you want to get their advice, their opinion. And I think and I believe that they can be of help to you. If there is no one to talk to, go online and you're going to find videos that can talk to you, and you can talk to them in the comment section. Yeah, this is my few suggestion because it helped me a lot. It really helped me a lot, and I think it can also help you too. If there are more things you want to add to this, please leave it in the comment section so people who watch this video can learn from you. Is there anything that you did to kill the fear of the future while you focus on the present? Let us know in the comment section. And remember, you are not alone in the feeling. There are thousands and millions of young people who feel the same way that you feel. But by taking these little steps, I am very sure that you can conquer the fear of the future. I love you so much, and do have a wonderful time dealing with the fear of the future. I am GP, the voice.